Is everybody there?
Yes, everybody's here. I'm switching you over. Okay. There. Okay. At 1 o'clock.
It's 1 o'clock now, isn't it?
Yep.
Meetings coming to order, please.
Pledge of allegiance.
I know. Please stand for this pledge of allegiance, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They're still just about this opening prayer. We got to continue to stand.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I bet you $5 on the desk. Yeah, I don't have one. I look for one. Just a minute, Dan. Just make up on the right thing. Just give us a moment.
Okay, I forgot my prayer, so I'm just going to say God is good and God is great. Amen. Moment of silence for our veterans and our service people who are out in the field every day so that we can have freedom. I can get a moment of silence for them.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you.
Okay, do roll call.
Roll call by Ruth.
Sam is absent. Fran is here virtually because her husband is in the hospital. Gina's out. Ruth is here. Oh, Gina's out. Ruth is here. Michael is here. Okay. Yeah, that's you or you now.
This is a very special meeting, even though we don't have a lot of people here.
We're going to be in the minutes.
Can I get a motion from the floor to invite Joe to read the minutes from the last meeting? Thank you, Ronnie.
Second it.
Second over there. Thank you. Okay, we're going to call any committee chairman or club who want to speak to the chair runners and the events that are coming up. You can come up to the podium.
We got a perfect place to get internet around here. Internet.
Internet? You have to put it, what's it called? Is it on your phone and Wi-Fi?
Yeah, it should be. I'm on a FaceTime call, but I keep losing them.
Yeah, are you on, like, the one
Yes.
side here?
Yeah.
I'll hold it down. I'm here on behalf of Holly Twig, which is a fundraising organization for the benefit of patients in community medical center. And we've recently had some very profitable vendor sales at the hospital. And we're having our Christmas luncheon, holiday luncheon, where our new board will be appointed. And our next meeting will be the second Wednesday in January, right here in Clubhouse 2. And if you'd like to come and join, you have to donate a few hours of your time, and it's for a really good cause. And I think you'll feel better about yourself if you join this group of women. We don't discriminate against men, we just don't have any of those. So it's all ladies, and it's really a nice group. So come join us the second Wednesday in January at 10 a.m. We meet here. 9:30 we have coffee and cake. And on behalf of Holly Twig, we hope you have a very Merry Christmas, a healthy holiday season, and a Happy New Year.
morning, good afternoon. I'm Dolores Dillon. I'm the president of the Fishing and Social Club. And our next meeting, the first meeting of the new year, will be on the second Tuesday of the month, and it'll be at 12 o'clock, and we're back in Clubhouse 1, so we don't have to walk the stairs anymore. Meeting starts at 12. We have coffee at 11:30, and we've got a lot to discuss this year. One thing being what happened to half our members, because they couldn't all have left us with the pandemic. That's what seems to be going on. Last night we had our dinner dance with the 3 clubs, and those that didn't go, you missed a good time. One of our members from the fishing club won $100, so she got paid to go. And as I say, we were over at the Clarion, everybody got along fine, and it was really a good night. And as Barbara said, we want to wish you all Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, good Kwanzaa. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sandy Maudsley, and I hadn't planned on getting up and saying anything, but Susan isn't here. We're going to be having our New Year's Eve dance. It's going to be from 7:30 to 12:30, $25 a person, and Billy Phillips will be here as a DJ. I'm sure all of you know who he is. He's a great DJ, and come out and have a great time. We're really trying to plan a wonderful time for everybody. Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay, normally we go to the director's reports at this time. Okay, there's a couple things that have changed today. At the earlier meeting today, which was 10 o'clock, there was a director's open meeting to the share owners. Matt, as president, made a motion to have Judy Gass removed as a director. It was seconded by Fran, I think it was, right? I think it was Fran, it was second, and then the vote was taken, and it was a majority vote to have her removed. Okay, questions are later. Okay, next thing is that Matt, after doing that portion, he resigned completely from being a director. He's no longer a director. He's just a share owner. He said he will be coming to every meeting. So as president, resigning, the vice president takes the chair, and that's why I'm here. The first of January, the board votes a whole new executive board. So anybody can be president, vice president, secretary, or treasurer. And that'll happen on the first of the year. Okay? The board, so then as I took the seat took the chair for Matt, I made a nomination to appoint Mike Swinicki to take Matt's director position. And it was second, and it was voted, what was it, unanimous? Mm-hmm. Unanimous. So Michael, welcome.
Majority.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, majority. So Michael, welcome. I think he has some great ideas for us, and he'll be a hard worker working with the rest of the board. Okay, on the amendments, okay, we're suggesting today, and they will be posted in the bulletins and then put in the paper for 2 months, is 2 edits. One is on the fencing amendment that we just did. There was a very important word missing, the word "not" on line 17. So the only edit on that was to add that word "not." This will have to go out in our next mailing. The second one is for trailers on the properties, and I felt that we needed to define the word trailer by itself because it did not define the trailer. So now it says no trailer, truck trailer, house trailer, storage trailer. So any kind of trailer is not allowed on the property. Okay, so the only word that was edited or added to this bylaw is the word trailer, which is the second word, and that will go out. That was approved by the board also, and that will go out in a mailing. Okay, last week, and we've had a lot of requests for this, the terms for YouTube and the terms for the website that we created for you are going to be added to the rules and regulations in the back of the book, and it's mainly, trying to keep a guidance and control of people that abuse that form. Okay, the election protocol, which is what we used this year, we made, I don't know how many pages, maybe 20 pages or so. The election protocol that we used will also be added to the rules and regulations in the back of the book. So in the back of the book, we're going to do a section, pamphlets or something like that, and all these will be in that section. And they all follow the updated laws. Okay, there's also one that we need to review yet with the board on the meeting protocols, on different ways you have to notify the share owners of the meetings. Okay, we also put in the back with the rules and regulations is the welcome package that was created by the Welcome Committee. Okay, also what I have here, and this was approved by the board also, this is a lend-lease agreement for the woodshop tools. Okay, and we've had several donations for woodshop tools, and I was the biggest donator, and the only condition that I want on there is that if the woodshop in the future, any board decides to close the woodshop down, I get all my tools back. So they can't sell them or do anything like that. And they're in charge for maintaining them as they use them. It's open lease, it could be 30 years or whatever, it doesn't matter. But that was also voted in by a majority to sign that lend lease. Okay. Also, we're trying to use this kitchen up here in Clubhouse 2 for like bingo to use it, or dance clubs to use it, or anybody to use it to cook. You want to cook meatball sandwiches or turkey sandwiches or whatever. But in order to do that, we need to upgrade the kitchen. We need a triple base sink, we need a new faucet, we need a grease trap. These are the main purchased items. Okay, and the board approved a spending cap of $2,000 to purchase these items. I think I can get them for less. I will shop them out, but I just didn't want to go shopping, then have to go and bring everything back to the board and vote, and then go back and buy it and bring it back. So it was too much running around. So I was just looking for a blanket, $2,000, and it'll more than cover what we need. And then we'll hire a plumber and an electrician and all that stuff, and they'll install this. Once it's installed, it gets inspected by the building department and the health department. It passes, then we can cook here. We can cook turkey dinners. We can do all kinds of things. We can help, the people that need help. So that's the purpose of upgrading the kitchen. And the nice thing about it too is we don't have to do both kitchens. Like Clubhouse 1 has a kitchen, but because we have this kitchen here, we can cook. So, you can do your main cooking here, bring it down to Clubhouse 1, depending how big the event is. This was also a majority vote. Okay. There has been a lot of talk about transparency, so I'm challenging anybody that wants to use that word in their writings that we're not transparent. Show me where we're not transparent. We're transparent everywhere. Okay? What we did this past year, this board was a great board. We created new committees and classes. A lot of share owners stepped up. I'm going to say close to 100 to create these committees and classes. We did bylaw amendments. Okay, we did more information and details in the bulletin, the community voice. We've been transparent for any questions you want to ask. We'll give you the answer. Okay, we added air filters to a charity that Fran ran in Clubhouse 1. Fran has also run health fairs throughout the year. We did have a few director parties and dances. Memorial Garden was built for Beverly out by the monument. We have a new logo and new signs. We updated the rules and regulations, a new welcome package, YouTube recordings of open meetings. Sorry, it's not going to happen today. I couldn't get the Wi-Fi's down today. We have a new share owners website, which is doing very well. It needs to be updated. We need volunteers. If anybody knows how to do IT work, it's very, very easy. If you like computers, I think anybody can be trained. We donated bingo signs for the bingo. We put them out on the roads to help increase members or guests to come in and play bingo. Okay, bingo this year had donated lounge chairs for the pools next year. So they'll be in place, and then his next donation that should be coming soon too is he bought a new canopy for the stairs going down the back. So that'll be coming. Okay, and now you can see why we need to support him, because he does big projects for us. Okay, we started serving hot dogs and hamburgers at the pool. Turned out to be a big success. We have a food truck on Sundays. We added flowers around the property and in the pool area. We cleaned up many areas of the property and got the big machinery out of the way. Okay, we're in the process of the new wood shop. I'm ready to start putting that together. I have a couple volunteers that are going to be helping me with that. The rental spots for the share owners, boats, trucks, and trailers, we have full control of that. It's going to generate $40,000 a year. We're looking to increase the spaces to get more income on it. And the insurance on that, I think, was like $6,000, so we still cleared $34,000. Okay? We increased the office rentals for the properties that people are renting for us for their office. They haven't been increased in 10 years. We've increased them all. We put new handicap directional signs around both buildings to show you which way's in to get to the bathrooms. And we did start Clubhouse 2. We had vendor fairs, charity events. We also sell at the pool snacks and soft drinks, ice cream, soda, and we're also going to be holding classes. And the first class is going to be the bylaws class, which I think everybody needs to read. I read them all the time, and I keep on reading them. And the main thing with the bylaws are changes that the state makes that nobody really knows about. And they influence with our book, when you buy here and you get your little white book, what the bylaws are. I also added to the back of the rules and regulations, a directory of the amended bylaws since the day this place was built. So you can go all the way back to 1989 and see the first bylaw change and go through the history of it. Okay, I gave you the address to do it. It's very simple, and it helps you understand on how things changed. And then also it will help us come up with ideas on what bylaws you think need to be changed or worked on. We are working on a couple of them, but we do seek share owners' input on that so that we can hear what you want to do or what you think should be done. The new board coming forward, like I said, January 1st, we'll announce what positions are filled by the directors, and then the president, assigns the the president assigns the assignments. So in other words, we're all pretty much directors right now, and if Mike becomes the president, he can say to me, Mike, I want you to be the treasurer, or I want you to be the code man. That's his job, is to control and make sure that directors are doing what is needed to be done. Okay. Where's my agenda?
You what?
The agenda. Okay.
Oh, I gotta read this.
Okay, we're going to get to
We can skip over it.
what, questions and answers.
Yeah.
Right? Questions and answers. Anybody with questions, and we'll try to answer them for you. And here comes Carol.
Sandy.
Okay, Michael, as far as removing Judy, okay?
Yes.
Can I make a statement? Okay, first of all, I don't agree with it, okay? Okay, the thing is that also, I don't feel, yes, hang on. I don't feel that the board or you allowed Matt to vote and then resign. He should have resigned first.
I did it under the instructions of our legal counsel on how to do it. Okay, because I knew the question would come up. And
The other thing is that I'm not screaming, okay?
It's the microphone.
Hello, can you get?
Okay. The other thing is that Sam is out. And the reason is that he's grieving his brother. I don't think that you should have had a meeting to do this without you being present. One more thing. And I believe the bylaws say that 300 shareholders are supposed to vote on removing a board member.
okay. I'm going to read you, now, this is the state that mandates over our bylaws. And it says right here, and it's pretty easy to understand. A board member shall be removed only in accordance with the bylaws or by the board for good cause directly impacting the member's ability to serve. The board has the right to remove a director. Why? For harassment, for a bunch of things. Matt made the motion. Matt made the motion, and a resolution is being written that'll explain exactly which way it goes. From who?
From Judy.
And we're supposed to vote on it.
Because she's been harassing the board for a year. No, not me.
No,
Not
she's been
me.
doing it to all of us.
Every director has been in a fight with her. The office is totally a mess. People are upset, and it's not right. Matt quit. Nobody can take it no more. Okay? Grace. How about some respect? You have no turn to talk here. Time to talk. So with respect, keep it down.
I'm trying, Mike. I'm
Okay.
trying, but you know what? That's why half your board is gone.
Yeah, this is a whole new board, but you know what?
I'm cracking that
Yeah.
office. And you have two good people and you're losing more.
Grace, last warning. Keep it respectful. Okay, I make a motion that the meeting come adjourn. Can I get a second?
Second that motion.
You know what, not for nothing, and it's no offense against Mike,
Okay.
But why would you place him
He didn't win.
why would you place him in Matt's place, okay? I mean, last year or at the beginning of the year when we had a little bit of a problem or whatever, okay, you got new people in, okay? Mike, okay, we've just gotten to know him. So why would you place someone also that did not win in the election?
Because I don't have to. The board can pick whoever they want.
Well, what is your reasoning?
The reasoning is because Mike is a big guy, and Matt was doing the trees, and we need somebody in that kind of place to take that over. I can't do a girl, So Matt said he would work with Mike, to give him the ropes on how to do these tree complaints and stuff like that. Matt saved close to $100,000 in trees alone this year. Okay, that's what helped keep the budget at 150. Yes, Laura.
Michael, there's back here.
Where are you?
There. She's all the way back there.
Go ahead, Carol.
Denise, 69 Scarborough, Fitzgerald. I just want to bring everyone up to date. There was a bill passed, or an ordinance passed last year by the mayor of Berkeley and the council. The township was taken to court over that ordinance, and they sided with the lawyers on the other side. So what was to protect us is now gone. I am waiting for a call from the mayor's office to see if it's going to be appealed. Second note is the bill 2537. The Senate will be back December 15th. On the 14th, I will call to see when they are going to review the bill. This will still stay a 55-plus community. However, real estate investment firms, flippers can buy the houses and rent them out. Again, they have to be to a 55-plus person. But realize that 80-20 split, if we have 25-year-old owners, will no longer cover our taxes. We will not get that deduction. Also, the owners, 25, 30, 40, will be able to be voted on the board. Now, you tell me what 25-year-old knows how I want to live at 71? Nada. So there's parts of the bill that may be good, but overall, it's going to hurt us in the end. So what we need is for you to call your senators. Our senator has already sent me a note saying that him and the assembly will vote no on it, but we have to get it to the senators throughout the state. I do have their numbers. If anybody wants to call 1, 2, or 3 of them and say, please don't sponsor the bill, and please, if it gets sponsored and goes through the whole Senate board, to say, no, I don't want it to pass. Thank you.
Denise, I just, now that I'm on the board, I would like to get together with you and work with this on you, with you, as a board member to help you out and work together with you with it. All right?
You waiting to be recognized.
Here you go.
Okay. My name is Barbara Egner. I'm sure you all know that. I have a question about the vote that was taken to remove Judy Gass as a board member.
Correct.
I mean, it was because she harassed you people?
Every one of us, every day.
Well, okay, may I just say that I personally have been harassed by at least one of the board members sitting at that table. That's number one. That person was not removed from the board.
Right.
Was Judy granted an ADR to defend herself?
No.
Or does she have to just sit there and say, okay, you guys think I stink, that means I gotta go? Come on, guys, what are you doing here?
I'm just going by what the state rule is and what our advice was given from council on that ruling. It's written in there. It's been in there. I didn't know it was in there, so I'm using his advice.
Would you mind reading that again? You know I don't hear very well, and the microphone, the system here is really bad. Is she allowed to go counsel?
She's allowed to get counsel, yes.
Is Judy allowed an ADR?
Yes.
Good, then let's get that.
Oh, that's an ADR. That's $100. No reason.
A board member shall be removed only in accordance with the bylaws. So our bylaws say that you need to get 800 signatures in good standing. Okay, so knock on doors and get good standing. Then 300 of those people must be in this room to vote, and then 2/3 of those people must approve whatever you're trying to approve.
Now, that's to get her removed.
Yes.
Now, if you don't get all of that, she stays, yes?
Well, then the next sentence is, see, this is the key to legal writings. It says, or. Now, when you use the word or,
When
means
they use
everything I
or,
just read.
Is that in the bylaws? Or
Yes,
is that
yes,
something you
it
found?
might be, I didn't look at
I
that.
am
And it doesn't matter if it's in the bylaws or not, because this is the law. Okay, this overrules our bylaws.
Yeah, well, I'd
Okay,
like to get.
by the board, good cause directly impacting members of the village. So that's the way it is. This is what David said, you know, is the chat. Well, you could do it, Okay, the way it works is you need to hire a lawyer and challenge it, send it to our lawyer, and then he'll do whatever.
But the point is that the shareholders voted her in.
Sorry.
Shareholders voted her in because we wanted her.
She was voted in. Yes, she was.
What was voted in, that or?
No, when Judy was elected, she was voted in. She came in fifth, or whatever. She came in fifth.
I don't understand.
Well, here again, I don't know all the legal stuff. I can only follow how I'm instructed to do it. I did it. Whoever wants to challenge it, you're open to challenge it. You'll be working with David, and he'll, present the position of what he's saying. He's one of the top HOA legal advisors on the East Coast, so he knows all about this stuff. And he wouldn't tell me that if it wasn't true.
How much money has David Byrne been paid this year? It's not in the report.
We don't break it down like that.
Well, you have to get a total.
Well, I'm going to say Paul and Leodori paid this much.
Rumor has it, it's
Okay.
over $200,000.
Not even close. Way less than half. How's that sound?
Now do I speak?
Yes, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Donna Smith, 40 France Avenue. Michael, I would like to know what the harassment was that you're referring to. Are you meaning that she didn't agree with you about everything?
Okay, everybody knows that I had a major health issue this past month. Okay, and what happened was I had a massive heart failure. I was dead. I was on the table, dead. They brought me back to life. And many people in this room, prayers, and came up to me after I got out. And they're happy that I came back. And Judy Gass says to me, "You should be dead. You should have never lived," or something like that. Now, what kind of person does that? You should die. I want you dead. No, this happened yesterday. This happened yesterday. It had nothing to do with it.
Monday.
What about when you're cursing in the office and screaming at all the people, at the employees, Mike?
How do you know that? You're never in there.
He doesn't.
Yeah, you don't know. This is hearsay, Grace. Hearsay is not nothing. If you got a fact or a recording, play.
It's not right either.
Yeah, but I was there and I heard her say, "I wish you had died."
Right.
I was there. Gina was there. We
There
were all
there
there.
were witnesses there. There were witnesses there, including
And we're not
the
in it
office
together.
personnel.
Because she got harassed so much from other people.
No.
No, we're not harassing her. She's harassing us. Well, listen.
On social media?
Here-
may I ask?
Yeah, what about it?
What about social media when one of the board members physically on social media every single day
Who?
harassed me?
Who?
You're sitting next to him, honey.
And you had only sweet things to say about me, Barbara. And the same thing with you. All sweetness. Well, listen, if you don't believe, I'm doing a good job in telling you I'm accomplished a lot of things. I have a lot of things that are going to be coming up. And once I get through all that, vote another person in. That's all.
She has something. Judy has something she'd like to say.
I can't hear you. Turn that off, Judy. Turn that off, Judy. Turn yours off. It's not working. I'm sorry. Okay, Carol.
on. When one's on, only one can be on.
Yeah, but somebody was asking him a question.
I know, I'm trying to get to it. I'm waiting for Carol. You have to wait for Carol, so raise your hand.
First lady, I'd like to know what happened on the election of the new directors, the 4 directors that were up for vote. Nobody's speaking about that.
3 were re-elected, and Patricia Quinn was a new board member that was elected.
Only one?
One
Only
new
new
board
person,
member,
yeah.
yes, Patricia Quinn. Okay?
She's got to go.
Sam was reelected.
Yeah, 3 people were
3
reelected.
people were re-elected. yeah.
Michael,
Yes.
I don't know how to represent myself very well. I have a very bad temper, so I'm trying to be nice.
Okay. That's the way to do it.
Okay. Now, let me finish. Don't talk while I'm talking. I want proof, and I'm sure everybody in this room wants proof, that this lawsuit that's going on with you and Jason, you are paying out of your pocket. Because I'll be damned if I'm going to take my hard-earned money and give it to you to pay for your personal lawsuits. We want
You
proof,
didn't-
and I'm
you're
sure
not paying for
everybody in this
anything.
room
Yeah.
would want proof that our money is going to the HOA, and it's not going to your private lawsuit.
Now, can you possibly do that?
Excuse me?
Can you possibly do that? Can you prove it to us?
No, and as a matter of fact, the lawyer charged nothing. Nothing for what he did
That's
for
not
me.
what I heard. I saw signed documents
What?
that they paid over $20,000.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You bring that in, and I'll put it in every bulletin board. That's a lie.
If it's a lie,
Yeah.
I will say, Michael Cushman, I am sorry, but I'll be damned if these people in this room,
Yeah.
I find out, when I get that paper in my hand, I'll hire a lawyer myself.
Please bring it in. We'll put it in every bulletin board around. I'll put it on the internet. I'll put it everywhere. Because it's a lie. It's a lie.
Okay, Michael,
Yes.
on a happy note,
Ooh.
come on, you know me. Okay, where are all our Christmas decorations? I've been hearing on Facebook, everything looks great. I haven't seen it lit up at night.
Right.
However, what happened to Beauty and the Beast and Mickey Mouse and all the beautiful stuff that we
Last
had?
year, there were a lot of complaints about it. This year, they decided not to put them up. So what you see is what they did.
That's not right.
I'm sorry, can you say that again? I'm awful bad. My ear is bad.
Can you repeat what
I
you said?
said that last year, there were several complaints about the wooden cutouts and the paintings and this, that, and the other thing. This year, the maintenance crew decided to just putting lights up. And they spent a good over a week doing it.
I really keep hating to interrupt. The who decided?
Maintenance.
Who decided?
The maintenance guys.
The maintenance crew.
The maintenance guys
Yeah,
decided.
they decided every year that I know how to decorate the properties. And they do the work.
Really?
Yep. I got more questions out
Any
there?
more questions? Right there.
Okay, right there. Okay, Donna.
Thank you. 2 things, Mike. Donna Tamporto, 133 Bayaboo Drive. The leaf guys are coming around. I don't know if they're completed or not. I don't want to bother Sam with the problem because of the death in his family. They just skipped my house. I have leaves all over my front patio. They're being tracked into the house, and I can't take care of the leaves myself. That's what I pay for.
Okay.
Can somebody contact them and send them back to my...
Yes, you have to put it in a written complaint. What happens is, and I don't know what's going to happen now because of what Sam wrote. Sam wrote that the supervisor
Is finished.
is finished for the year, so he's gone. So
Right,
now
with the guys who
what
are
happens?
around.
Right. So if it's put in writing, then somebody from ITAC comes into the office and gets the complaints, and then they address them from the writing.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll do that right from here. Also,
Yes, I'm sorry, Cal.
2 things. I put in a while ago about putting in the fence
Yes.
around my yard.
Yes.
You had called me and told me what I need to do to finish it, but I'm under the impression you gave me the wrong information.
Okay.
I'd like to know what the real information is.
Okay, I don't remember your particular
Okay,
project.
You had told me that I could put a 6-foot fence around my patio,
Correct.
but I can only put a 4-foot fence around my yard.
Not around the yard, but most of the yard. You can't go wider than the house.
Right.
Okay, and you can go maybe another 12 feet back. If,
Okay,
in other words,
only
if you
10
have a
feet.
patio, if you have a patio or a sunroom, well, the code says you can go up to 14 feet off the back of the original house. The new bylaw is allowing you to go another, depending on your property, 10 to 12 feet. You can do a small fenced-in area for your pets or your grandchildren or whatever.
Right, a 4-foot or a 6-foot?
4 foot. 6
No,
foot,
that's not
6
right.
foot on the patio.
No, that's
Six-
not what I'm being
okay.
told.
All right, I'm telling you what it is. 6 foot on the patio. So if your patio is going out 15 feet by the width of the house, you can put a 6-foot fence on that complete patio. If you want to go further back to make a playpen or whatever, you can only go with a 4-foot maximum fence, and you could probably go back another 10 to 12 feet, I would say,
All right, I'm being
depending on the
told- I'm
buffer
being told
zone.
that we could put a 6-foot fence in the backyard.
Well, I don't know who told you that,
And that's what's in the bylaws.
No,
And
no.
I'd like to know which is which.
okay.
I don't know
I
what
just,
to do.
I just
because-
explained it to you. I just explained it to you, and I don't, Don, I think you did turn in a drawing, I don't remember.
I didn't turn in the drawing yet
Okay.
because I don't know what to do.
Okay, well, the thing is you're gonna draw where the fence goes, and then the director or whoever, or even yourself, you're gonna say this fence is 6 foot with a 6, and the other fence is a 4 foot with a 4. And then I'm sure you'll get notes on it or whatever.
All right.
Okay, so, just so people know, you can't fence your yard in, you can't go wider than the house. You can do 6 foot only on the patio area,
Thank you.
okay?
Michael, I want to know,
Yeah.
who's president today?
I am sitting in president,
Okay, you can step down, you were put down because Scott, I guess, sorry, that you had a heart
Yeah.
attack and the whole thing, we all have illnesses, Lord knows.
okay, you need to go there,
But
go
then you
ahead.
can turn around and put yourself back up, oh, here I am, I'm president again. I don't get that.
Because I was
Don't
vice,
people-
because read the bylaws, it says when the president is not available, who takes control?
The vice president.
The vice president. I was the vice president, I'm stepping up. Okay, and then on the first, we could vote president tomorrow if we wanted to, but, for new president. But on the first, it'll be a completely new executive board voted in, so I'm figuring we only have a couple of weeks to go. Why go through all the hassles of voting? And I could pick another director tonight if I want. And I figured let it go to next year, let the new board decide who they want in as a director and vote.
We don't have, I don't understand this whole thing, it's my fault and I understand, but maybe you, since you're supposed to be president, explain to me. How you make all the decisions, when we, the people, are paying shareholders, and we have no decision on anything. You can fire this one, you can let this one go, you can let this one go, you can scream, curse and everything out of the office, you can't say nothing. Where are the people paying you? Just,
Who are you paying? Who are you paying?
I make that HOA fees.
Yeah.
Because we don't get paid.
I know. But anyway, the fact remains is, we the people, and I know people in here are starving to death, okay? And we're paying our money to you, and you are the ones, not gonna knock you down, what would have we? We have no say-so. You just hung out and say, okay, Chris, we'll teach you to watch your fight. George fight. What is that? We're the ones paying, just like you are. We should have the say-so. We're the ones that went out and put out flyers and the vocal mic and this one and that. And then all of a sudden you turn around and say, okay, we don't want you here, goodbye.
I suggest you read the bylaws from cover to cover, the governance from cover to cover, because it's all in there. The board has certain powers. When you elect us, you give us certain powers, where we don't need to involve the share owners on certain things. This year, I put a lot out on the internet that we want to do this. I tried to get people to vote. If you like it, you don't like it. We were contemplating allowing people to either have the choice of grass or stone. That went out on the internet and people voted. So, yeah.
You put it on the internet. You don't like what I say. You don't like this one.
There's a question over here, please.
No, that's not true.
Over here.
Yes.
Question over here.
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to say, Dawn Bennett, I just want to say I appreciate you guys. I think you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Association, and it's a thankless job, and to be yelled and screamed at all the time and chastised for every little thing that you do is an awful thing. So wonder if you got sick. It's not a healthy atmosphere. So I just want to say I really like you guys. I love you, and I'm glad you're there. You're doing a wonderful job. So,
Thank you.
Thank you, Dawn.
Hold on. The mic's over here. Okay, I'm sorry.
can I make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Yes, you can. Does anybody second that motion? Carol does. Meeting is adjourned.